You've got voice agent model for sales reps. Is this what you were talking about?
Yep. So this is another tweet that I made where I got creative with AI. I think I just did whisper flow. I mean, yesterday was the first day I did 2 tweets that both have done okay. And I just used whisper flow to make a long form instead of writing. I just talked it and it just came out a lot more authentic. Anyways, this is kind of gaining some traction, kind of hit AI Twitter, kind of hit online business, agency Twitter. But I was listening to My First Million. I don't know if you heard this, but Chris Corner went on recently.
Love Chris Corner.
And he was saying voice agents for just traditional businesses, people that don't know AI. So I wanted to bring this up here. If you're a sales rep who knows how to sell things and you're looking for a really big gap in the market, a blue ocean, really simple service delivery, copy and paste, something that's hot, riding the wave, because that's what's important, is like riding a wave that already exists, right? You don't want to be a surfer trying to go out there and make your own waves. You gotta find the wave that exists and ride it. Selling voice agents to, let's just say, auto mechanic shops, dude, they hate answering the phone. They got to put the tools down. They got to roll out from under the car. Anyways, on the podcast, Chris is talking about, hey, I know this guy that does it for barbers. He charges them $2,500 upfront setup, which, by the way, just literally copy and paste, put their hours in, change the name. It's so easy. And then $250 to host it, just so that they don't have to answer the phone while they're cutting hair. And I think if you're a sales rep, man, and you have some extra time on your hands, voice agents are very easy to make now. And I was already kind of thinking through this, man. If I had some good SEO, a little bit of good paid ads, you got like $5,000 to mess around with some paid ads. I would go grab the domain. Another one I thought of was contractors. Let's just say concrete company, voice agents for concrete.com. The SEO on this would go crazy. You run some Facebook ads, you probably get some really cheap leads, and then you can easily spin up the demo, like customize it with their name and their business hours, get these people on a call, show them this thing that you already built and say, hey, it's basically done. Do you want it? Because I know you hate answering the phone. And bro, if you could just like sign, 30 concrete companies at $250 a month, recurring, high margin, maybe you have a VA, you probably don't even need one. Like, these people have no idea how to do this stuff. Anyways, that's business brain thinking. But I mean, if you're a sales rep, you probably have business brain a little bit too. This could be, it's going to take no time to manage either. You just got to take some sales calls, and the upsells on this, very easy.
I think a little accelerator here for you too. A lot of these local businesses all know each other, and they like share some business, and like it is in their best interest to know about each other and be on good terms than it is to be competitors. If you can get in with like my fence guy, I love our fence. Our fence guy was a referral from the landscaping and hardscaping guy. You get one of these and they're all going to get on this because all of them don't want to work and all of them answer the phone. That's what they believe the job to be. And truly, it probably is. Like, that's the highest leverage use of their time, is to interact with customers on the front line. You get them back that time, they're going to tell their buddies, and they're going to all be drinking beer together saying, man, that young buck with our voice agent thing we like that.
If you guys don't know how to set those up, it is extremely simple, and you can literally copy and paste it, fill out a couple things unique to the business, and then you have a completely new one. But if you find someone, you have to find the perfect person to sell this to. Their ticket price is high. They know nothing about AI, and they spend more time talking on the phone when they don't get paid to talk on the phone. There is a world where you sell this to salespeople. I don't know. I feel like the best people to sell this to is going to be like boomer businesses, super small employees, office or shop environment, where it's like, I have to stop doing my service that I provide to go pick up the phone. I don't know. I think there's a lot of opportunity there.
Tons. By the way, voice agents for concrete.com available, $12 a year. Go snag it. This reminds me of a tweet that I saw Sam Parr put out recently too, April 1st. This is not a joke. The agency business model just got really interesting. Sean and I were talking about a thesis called service as a software. I always thought running an agency was a huge pain in the ass. It was. But AI flips the math. Old model requires an army of humans to get things done, which meant low margins and low multiples. So now you replace human labor with AI, and one person can do the work of 7. At the same time, private equity firms are shifting their budgets from SaaS to buy up service companies. Traditional agency that might run on 40% gross margins is now an AI service business that hits 75 and gets tech multiples. Wild shift.
That's why I think this is such a great opportunity. Like, I don't think you guys understand how easily you could get something like this to $50K a month with 80% margin. Super sticky. And someone will buy that from you.
You're getting me going a little bit. You knock it off.
The real bottleneck here is my bottleneck, why I don't do this right now, is because I personally don't have the time. AI isn't quite there, from my understanding, to be able to do most of this for me. It can do a lot of it. And I don't know anyone who I feel is capable of doing this who also has the time to allocate towards this, because all the high performing guys that I know are busy doing high performing shit.
Facts.
So if you guys are listening, you want to run this, shoot us a DM or something. Shoot me an email.
Yeah, we'll throw it. We'll throw it.
I know people that sell this to, I mentioned concrete. I have a buddy, we talked about him before. He was a closer, went to run a just digital marketing agency for concrete and epoxy.
Yeah.
This is one of the services they offer. I think of keeping the service scope super copy and paste makes it really easy. And then I know another guy local here in Austin, he runs it for med spas, and he charges 10 to 15K up front, makes like AI ads, puts the AI voice person on the other end of the ads and sets some appointments. And he's charging 15K setup fees on that. So, you know what they say? I don't know if you ever got into trading. I had some trading stuff, and now I kind of just like put money in the market and leave it. But it's so much easier to make profit when you're doing like quick trades on something that's trending up versus trending down. This is one of those things where it's like, it's already trending up. The wave is here. You just got to find yourself within it. And if you don't do it, someone else is going to do it.
True. Man, this reminds me a lot of a couple years ago when like low code was coming out, and I got really savvy with that, and I was able to do some dangerous things and riding a wave. Signing clients was so easy. You didn't need to worry about competition. You just needed to worry about competence. If you were competent and available, you were going to just make good money and have a good solid business. This reminds me of that. Just like be available and competent. You're going to win.
Yeah. The average person knows nothing about AI. If you're listening to this podcast, you know a little bit more, hopefully, than the average.